सो हेलो एवरीवन, हियर्स डॉक्टर आयुषी। आज की हमारी मेडिसिन है एक्टिया रेस्मोसा, जिसे सिमिसिफ्यूगा के नाम से भी जानते हैं। इसका देखो क्या है, इसको कैसे याद करोगे। एक्टिया रेस्मोसा, रेस मतलब रेस, रेस बोले तो रन। इसका फैमिली है रेननक्यूलेसी, तो रन रन रेस ऐसे करके आप याद कर लो। अदर ड्रग ऑफ रेननक्यूलेसी फैमिली इज एकोनाइट, जो हमने यस्टरडे पढ़ी थी। इसका कॉमन नेम है ब्लैक कोहोश। मेंटल जनरल्स, puerperal mania. You know what is puerperal mania? This is postpartum mania. Like after delivery, patient is going crazy. She's going insane. Tries to injure herself. Do you remember that last day in Econite there is fear during pregnancy? Like there is mania during pregnancy, but in Actea Racemosa there is mania after delivery, postpartum mania, puerperal mania. Okay, so here's drug in bracket is syphilinum. Go for syphilinum, page number 301. Just write here page number of syphilinum 301. Like see, second point, sensation as if going insane, as if about to be paralyzed, sensation of apathy and indifference. You know what is apathy? Apathy means no emotion. Like she is just indifference, like in Savannah Lady. So here again, come to our drug Actea Racemosa. The second point is mania following disappearance of neuralgia. See, this is important. Mania following disappearance of neuralgia. Yes. The third point is sensation as if a heavy black cloud settled all over her. Like sensation as if a heavy black cloud settled all over her and enveloped her head. Like इसको सब चारों तरफ से घेर लिया, उसको ऐसा सेंसेशन होता है किसी काले घने बादल ने. So that all is darkness so that all is darkness and confusion. Okay, the fourth point is illusion of a mouse running around her chair. Like this is important. अब आपको ऐसा क्वेश्चन दे देगा कि illusion of mouse running from under her chair, और उसके बाद इनमें से कोई ऐसी ड्रग बताओ जिनमें ये सिम्टम नहीं है. तो 3 ड्रग के नाम ये दे देगा, लैक्कैन, एथ्यूजा और एक्टिया. एंड 4th ड्रग कोई और दे देगा. तो आपको सिर्फ ये नहीं पढ़ना कि अपने को इस तरह से नहीं पढ़ना कि बस 200-250 मार्क्स लाने नेक्स्ट में एआईपीजीटी में. आपको 400 प्लस मार्क्स लाने में और 200 प्लस मार्क्स लाने में यही डिफरेंस होता है कि क्या क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, किस तरह से क्वेश्चन आएगा. ओके, द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज आईज. Do you remember in Arnica there is also eye point, like we see hemorrhage in eyes, retinal hemorrhage. Forget it. Let's come to our drug Actea. Eyes. Ciliary neuralgia, aching or sharp, darting, shooting pains in globes. Yes, shooting pains in globes. And do you remember in agaricus there is pain, piercing pain, cold needle or hot needle. Like go for agaricus, page number 11. Skin, yes, there is ice touched or ice cold needles for piercing the skin. And in Actea Racemosa eyes there is shooting pains in globes. And ciliary neuralgia is extending to temples. Yes, temple region, vertex, occiput, orbit. And this aggravation by going upstairs and relief by lying down. Okay, the relief by lying down, other drugs are ammonium carb and acetic acid. But acetic acid drug is can't lie on back, only lie on belly relief. Okay. Next is cardiovascular system. Okay, heart troubles from reflex symptoms of uterus or ovaries. Heart suction ceases suddenly, and impending suffocation, heart troubles, and palpitation from least motion. Like this is MCQ. This is MCQ question. Palpitation from least motion. There is Actea Racemosa and the other drug is Digitalis. Now go to Digitalis, page number 121. 121. Oh my god, yes. Syphilinum, other symptom are terrible dread of night on account of mental and physical exhaustion. On awakening, it is intolerable. Death is preferable. Yes, this is important. I'm sorry, मैं ये बताना भूल गई. Okay, the In syphilinum, one symptom is sensation as if going insane, and the other symptom is next page, page number 302. There is terrible dread of night on account of mental and physical exhaustion on awakening. Like उसको रात को इतना ज़्यादा डर लगता है सुबह उठने के लिए कि यार उठते ही तो मैं थकी हुई होंगी, क्योंकि इसमें पेशेंट को डेथ प्रिफर करेगी पेशेंट, ना कि ये सुबह की इतनी थकान प्रिफर करेगी. लाइक थकान इज इनटॉलरेबल बट डेथ इज प्रिफरेबल. fears the terrific suffering from exhaustion on awakening. Yes, उसको उठने से बहुत ज्यादा डर लगता है. Now go for digitalis. Okay. In cardiovascular system, first point is sudden flashes of heat followed by great nervous weakness. There is also nervous weakness, and you remember in syphilinum there is also weakness in morning, and in digitalis there is great nervous weakness and irregular intermittent pulse occurring at the climacteric. You know what is climacteric? It's the age after 45 or 50, and aggravation by least motion. Okay. In Actea Racemosa, there is palpitation from least motion, and in digitalis, there is aggravation from least motion. So you can write here the page number of 6 of Actea Racemosa. Yes. Now, again, come to our drug, Actea Racemosa. Yes. Yes. Go for female reproductive system. There is menses. Menses are irregular, exhausting. Do you remember the in Aconite there is menses amenorrhea, like menses absent? Yes. And in acetic acid there is metrorrhagia, irregular menses or menstruation, vicarious menstruation, and yes. Now come to our drug, Actea Racemosa. Okay. Irregular, exhausting. Okay, the drug in bracket is alumina and cocculus, and other drug is carboanimalis 2. Like go for alumina page number 18 and cocculus 104 and carboanimalis 84. Okay, we see all three drugs. Yes, this is alumina. Alumina, like see, female reproductive system is leucorrhea. No, sorry, after menses, exhausted physically and mentally, scarcely able to speak. In alumina, there is scarcely able to speak, like so much exhausted physically and mentally. And in Actea racemosa, there is irregular and exhausting. Now go to cocculus, page number 104. Yes, in female, there is menstruation. She's during the effort to menstruate, she is so weak. Yes, she is so weak. She is scarcely able to stand from weakness of lower limbs. Yes, this is important. Actually, in we read that in alumina that is scarcely able to speak, but in cocculus is scarcely able to stand from weakness of lower limbs. There is alumina page number 18, carboanimalis page number 84 after each period of hemorrhoid. Do you remember in abrutinum there is also hemorrhoids, and in millifolium there is also hemorrhoids with cough, and in abrutinum I think this point is alternate with rheumatism. Yes, yes, rheumatism alternates with hemorrhoids in abrutinum. And in millifolium, go over page number 1552, I think. LM millifolium. LM. Millifolium, okay, 207. Okay, hemorrhoids, cough with hemorrhoids. Yes, in millifolium, cough with hemorrhoids. Like, see, you have to remember everything in this way. Like, when you revise more and more time, don't revise, don't sleep. Okay, in carboanimalis, female reproductive system, like menstruation, after appearance of mens is so weak, she can hardly speak. Okay, hardly speak. Alumina 2, and menses flow only in the morning. Yes, this is important. Mens flow only in the morning. And in carboanimalis, there is so weak, she can hardly able to speak. And in alumina, she is hardly able to speak. But in cocculus, she is hardly able to stand. Okay, so much weakness in her limbs. Yes. Okay. Again, go for our drug, Actea Racemosa. Yes, this is our drug. Okay. The next symptom is menses are delayed or suppressed by mental emotion. Okay. Menses from cold, from fever with chorea, hysteria or mania. Menses are increase of mental symptoms during menses. Okay. Menses may increase of mental symptoms during menses. Let's see. In menses are aggravate from cold, from fever, with chorea. You know what is chorea? Chorea is like dance-like movement of body. This is known as chorea. Hysteria, mania, like she's going crazy, she's going insane. Yes. Do you remember in aconite there is respiratory symptoms are aggravated from cold? Yes. And relief in the open air. And menses are from fever. And in acetic acid fever is no thirst in fever. And in aconite there is burning thirst for large quantities of cold water in fever. Okay, so come to our drug Actea Racemosa. Okay, the turn to next page, page number 7. Yes, page number 7 of Actea Racemosa. Severe left-sided inflammatory pains of Eustilogo. Like Eustilogo remedy is in body, so we don't go for here. Left-sided inflammatory pains are in Lilium tick. Okay, Lilium tick. This the symptom same is written like left-sided Lilium tick 177. When we read relation part, there is also we go for Lilium tick. Like that time we read this properly, read it properly. Okay, the next point is sharp, lancinating, electric-like pains. Yes. In Actea Racemosa, there is electric-like pains, and in eyes there is shooting pains. But in female reproductive system, there is electric-like pains, and in agaricus there is piercing of cold needles, and there is pricking pain in which remedy? I don't remember it. Uh, okay, forget it. Yes, we will read again. I have to read it again. Yes, sharp, lancinating pain, electric-like pains in various parts, sympathetic with ovarian or uterine irritation in uterine. Okay, sharp, lancinating pain in uterine irritation, and this is also in uterine region. Dart from side to side. Okay, dart from side to side. This is important. Electric-like pains in uterine region of Actea Racemosa in female reproductive system. The next point is pregnancy. Pregnancy, nausea, sleeplessness, and in pregnancy, false labor like pains. Like, see, listen, guys, listen. In pregnancy, false labor like pains. This is first drug where we see that false labor like pains and sharp pains across abdomen, abortion at third month. Yes, sharp pains across abdomen, abortion at third month. There is drug in bracket is Sabina. Go for Sabina, page number 266. Okay, the first point. Chronic ailments of women, arthritic pains, tendency to miscarry, especially at third month. This is important. Okay. And here, physical generals go for the drawing pain in small of back from sacrum to pubis. Okay, पीछे से आगे की तरफ आ रहा है in nearly all diseases from back going round the body to pubes. Yes, viburnum also viburnum oculus. Okay, drawing pain in sabina and darting pain from side to side in Actea racemosa. Okay, false labor like pains are also in Actea racemosa, like third month abortion in Actea and sabina both. Yeah, okay. Okay, the next point is during labor, go to our drug, Actea racemosa. Yes, this is our drug. Uh, During labor, shivers in first stage, convulsions from nervous excitement, okay. And during labor, rigid os is rigid like this. See, during labor, os is rigid, pain severe during labor, and during labor, spasmodic, tedious, and aggravation by least noise. Like at least noise से aggravation होना. एक तो तेज म्यूजिक से या फिर नॉर्मल म्यूजिक से एग्रीवेशन नॉइज डिफरेंट थिंग एंड लीस्ट नॉइज से एग्रीवेशन नॉइज टू मच डिफरेंट थिंग you know do you remember that other drug of noise like music sabidilla sabina thuja netramcar we read that drug in music like remember yes and after labor pains worse in the groins yes this is important worse in the groins uh, across abdomen worse in the groins. Okay, the next point is when given during last month of pregnancy shortens labor. Yes, last like हमेशा से हम यही सोचते आ रहे हैं कि भाई कोलोफाइलम को देंगे last month of pregnancy, but no, you can give कोलोफाइलम, you can give pulsatilla, you can give Actea racemosa, everything according to symptoms correspond. Yes, no, no, like you have to read everything, each and every symptoms, you have to read each and every drug, you have to read each and every disease, तभी आप पेशेंट को क्योर कर पाओगे अदरवाइज बस सपने देखो क्लिनिक के Yes. When given during last month of pregnancy, shortens labor if symptoms correspond. Okay, go for colophylum, page number 89. Okay, this is our drug colophylum. Okay, especially suited to women ailments during pregnancy, parturition, lactation. Yes, pains are intermittent, paroxysmal, spasmodic. Yes, you can write here the drug Actea Racemosa, page number 7. Okay, leucorrhea, no, habitual abortion from uterine debris. Like there is uterus is so much weak in colophylum drug. And spasmodic rigid os. Okay, rigid os is also in Actea Racemosa, delays labor, needle like pricking pain. Yes, I told you like pricking pain in which remedy, like see, needle like pricking pains in colophylum in cervix. Yes, and labor pain shortens, irregular, spasmodic, tormenting, useless pain in beginning of labor, Cimicifuga. Yes, because they are false labor like pain. And in labor, no progress made. Will correct deranged vitality and produce efficient pains if symptoms agree. Okay. Hemorrhage after hasty labor, want of tonicity, and hemorrhage are passive after abortion. Okay. When we read colophylum, we go for sickle and ye thalassemia too. And see. After pains, after long exhausting labor, after pains spasmodic across lower abdomen extending to groin. Like see, and in Actea Racemosa, there is in pregnancy sharp pains across abdomen, and in after pains worse in the groin only. In Actea Racemosa, after pains worse in the groins only, and in colophylum after pains across lower abdomen extend into groins. Like this is the difference. And after pains in the shins, this in carbovage and cocculus. Okay. Go to our drug Actea Racemosa. Go for Actea Racemosa. Here's our drug Actea Racemosa. Okay. Rheumatic dysmenorrhea. Yes, there is so much pain during menses. So much pain. Like it's unbearable actually. Neck and back. Yes, neck and back. This is our symptom. Rheumatic pains in muscles of neck and back. Okay. In neck and back, feel stiff. Yes, feel stiff. Lame, contracted. And in neck and back, there is spine so much sensitive. This is important symptom. Actually, spine sensitive from using arms and saving like सिलाई करते हैं तब typewriting करते हैं piano playing करते हैं then it means so much spine sensitive and so much arms are sensitive. There is so much pain in muscles of neck and back due to saving, due to typewriting, due to piano playing. So go for drug agaricus and ranunculus bulbosus. Agaricus is page number 11. Okay, go for 11 number page agaricus. Okay, I do that picture. Yes, this is agaricus back. See back. Listen, please keep concentrated, please keep revise, do revise. Now go for back of agaricus. Spinal irritation due to sexual excess. Okay, spinal irritation due to sexual excess. Okay, other drug is califos. When we read agaricus, then we go for califos too. And next point is epilepsy from suppressed eruptions. Okay, back. Okay, epilepsy from suppressed eruption. And spine sensitive to touch and worse in the morning. Spine is sensitive to touch. Here, Actea Racemosa, and there also spine sensitive. And in agaricus, there is also spine sensitive to touch. Now go for ranunculus bulbosus, page number 255. Yes, this is our drug. Extremities. Go for extremities. Wait, मुझे पानी पीना है. This is ranunculus bulbosus, page number 255. Extremities. There is muscular pain about margins of shoulder blades. Like go for shoulder blades in women. Like touch your shoulder blades in women of sedentary employment. Yes. Do you remember? According also there is sedentary lifestyle. Yes, of women. And there is so much anxious and fearful women. Okay, and fearful person actually not only women, all the person of aconite there is so much anxious and fearful. Yes, shoulder blades pain, muscular pain in the sedentary employment, and extremities often burning in small spots, and muscular pain from in needlework like saving, like this is also silai in Actea, like, and typewriting. Okay, piano playing, yeah, this is same as Cimicifuga. But you know what, in agaricus, like go for agaricus page number 6. Okay, sorry, page number not 6, sorry, page number 11. Page number 11 of agaricus, like there is also pain in a small spot, like I read that somewhere. Pain in a small spot. Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm. In agaricus, there is single vertebra sensitive to touch, trembling of whole body that. Okay, forget it. When we see it, we go for it. I don't know where I read. Maybe in it's in this drug, Actea Racemosa. No. Okay, forget it. I will read it so much correctly again. Okay. And renin plus bulbosus, there is often burning in small spots. Like actually, this symptom in agaricus too, but I can't find it. Person's light skin. Okay, I can't find it actually. I'm sorry. So sorry. Yes. Okay. And Cimicifuga, yes, we remember. Okay. Yes. Okay, now go for our drug, Actea Racemosa again. Okay. You know what? I have so much regret that I can't remember properly. Oh my god! Like, how can I? How can I crack PG PG my MD exams? Okay. Now go for nervous system. No, before nervous system there is neck and back. Second point, rheumatism affecting the bellies of the muscles. Yes, bellies of the muscles. And rheumatism in pains, stitching, cramping, this kind of pain. These kind of pain, stitching, cramping. Now next is extremities. In extremities, excessive muscular soreness. Okay, excessive muscular soreness after dancing, skating, or other violent muscular exertion. Like any kind of thing, any physical activity, there is so much after any physical activity, any like there's so much pain. Rheumatism. Okay, the next is nervous system. In nervous system, there is spasms. Spasms. What is spasm? There is any heart complaint is spasm. Hysterical or epileptic. Okay, epileptic attack. Yes, and reflex from uterine disease. Okay, spasms are reflex from spasm due to reflex from uterine disease. Yes, and worse during menses. Okay, worse during menses. Actually, in Actea Racemosa, there is so much. Actually, this is female remedy. Yes, but इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ female को देनी है. We can give as well as male too. But there is so much complaints of female and during menses. Okay, spasm. During spasm, there is chorea. What is chorea? Like I told you before, chorea is dance-like movement of body, and chorea is aggravation in left side. Okay. The next is modalities. Go for modalities. Aggravation. Aggravation where when of course it is during menstruation. Like every complaint is aggravated during menses. The more profuse the flow, the greater the suffering. Yes. The next is relation. Like this is the most important part of every remedy. Like every year. Like I saw past 5 to 6 years paper, and almost every year there is 3 to 4 questions of this point relation. Okay, similar to colophylum pulsatilla, yes, we read colophylum and pulsatilla, yes, okay, we will read in further lectures. In uterine and rheumatic affections, okay, to and similar to agaricus, okay, yes, this is similar to agaricus in pains, and this is similar to more similar to lilium tig, yes. Now we go for lilium tig, page number 177. This is my last slide actually. Yes, this is Lilium tick. Okay, now I'm going to 177. Okay, Lilium tick. Like, first of all, the point number 4, anxious about the disease, fears the symptoms indicate an organic affection marked in both sexes. Like, fear, there is so much anxiousness, like aconite, you can write page number 4 of aconite. The next is disposed to cause alternate with uterine irritation. Yes, there is also uterine symptoms like Actea Racemosa. Like, you can write page number Actea 6, Actea Racemosa Cimicifuga, page number 6. Okay, next is physical general. Affects principally the left side of body. Yes, this is in symptom figure 2. There is also left sided, and every complaint is aggravation during menses and left side. And even the chorea is aggravation during left side in Actea Racemosa, if you remember. Yes. The pains in small spots. Yes, 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 yes. I told you, like I saw it again. The pains in small spots in ranunculus 255 and in agaricus. Uh, Okay, in agaricus and okay in ranunculus, I have to write page number 255 of page number 177. Go for 255 and yes, small spot. I have to write here like पेज नंबर ऑफ 177 लिलियम टिग पढ़ना मैं फिर से भूल जाऊंगी ओके थैंक गॉड ओके हियर आई कैन राइट आल्सो अगेरिकस 2 पेज नंबर 11 ऑफ अगेरिकस लाइक आपको भी सब कुछ ऐसे ही याद करना इसी मैनर में तभी सब कुछ याद रहेगा ओके पेन्स इन स्मॉल spots constantly shifting. Yes, the next point of lilium tick. Next page. Oh my god, this is so much. पेज मैंने थोड़ा इसको सेट नहीं किया मुझे करना चाहिए था आई एम सॉरी ओके नाउ टर्न द पेज नंबर 178 female reproductive system like headaches and mental ailments depending on uterine irritation like this is important that uterine irritation or displacements and menstrual irregularities and irritable heart yes and the next is bearing down sensation okay bearing down sensation in abdomen and pelvis as the all organs would escape like सभी organ vagina से बाहर निकल जाएंगे उसको ऐसा sensation होता है these also drugs are like Canmudex sepia okay aggravation supporting vulva with hand okay this so like see like she supporting vulva with hand with and bearing down sensation with palpitation yes menses early scanty dark offensive flow only when moving about okay now go for cardiovascular system okay. Do you remember that in Actea Racemosa we read about cardiovascular system that palpitation from least motion and in digital is aggravation from least motion. Now go for Lilium tick of cardiovascular system like go for third point palpitation. Here you can write page number 6 of Cimicifuga and page number 121 of digitalis. Okay, I know slide is not changing now slide is changing. Okay, palpitation, fluttering, faint, hurried, anxious sensation about apex. Like anxiousness is like aconite. Anxious sensation about apex. Yes, apex region there is so much anxiousness. And sharp in palpitation, sharp pains in left chest awakens at night. This is left chest, like left sided there is activation, so left chest awakens at night. And palpitation, irregular pulse. And the next point in palpitation is extremities cold and covered with cold sweat. Okay, cold sweat is important. And after eating and lying on either side like on other side like right side सोएगा तो उसको एक्टिवेशन होगा और लेफ्ट साइड सोने पर एक्टिवेशन होगा लेपेसिस में okay when we read in lilium tick then we will read about lepesis too okay okay in relief Actea racemosa there is relief by lying down in ice condition but in lilium tick there is aggravation by lying down okay and there is relief in lying down Actea racemosa and acetic acid and ammonium carb but in acetic acid can't sleep on back and sleep better on belly is acetic acid okay and ammonium carb too okay you can remember everything in by this way so we end our this lecture here. Thank you and do revise. Do revise. If don't sleep, don't revise and don't sleep. Don't if you don't revise then don't go for sleep. Okay and now it's okay. Wait. We are revise last drug aconite जो हमने कल पढ़ी थी. Okay we go for aconite now. Wait. Just wait for a sec. 2 minutes. Yes. एकोनाइट पढ़ी थी कल हमने, हम इसको एक बार रिवाइज करेंगे, उसके बाद ही सोने जाएंगे. नो रिवीजन देन नो स्लीप. Yes, this is aconite. Aconite medicine. Aconite patient is so much anxious, so he or she always run. It means ranunculus. Okay, common name monkshood. Other drug of ranunculus family is Actea Racemosa, and constitution is acute or recent cases. Generally, young persons, especially girls of full plethoric habits who lead a sedentary life. Yes, rigid muscular fiber is aconite, and relaxed is sabadella, and lax flabby is aconite. No, sorry, acetic acid. Okay. Mental is great fear and anxiety, great nervous, afraid to go out, afraid to go in crowd, afraid to where many people cross the street, afraid during pregnancy, fear like predict the day he will die or she will die. Postpartum mania and active asmosa. Okay, mental anxiety, worry, music is unbearable and musical intolerable in Savannah. And atom card is during thunderstorm, yes. And in Thuja, music was weeping, yes. And physical generals complaint caused by exposure to dry, cold air, but overall complaint are better by in open air. But respiratory complaints are aggravation during cold air, west winds. And check perspiration is aconite, and check diarrhea is ablutina brain of one. Okay, the next is for the congestive stage of inflammation before localization takes place. Yes, okay. The next is aconite pains are intolerable. Yes, they drive him crazy. He becomes very restless at night. And at night sweats are in acetic acid. And female में next symptom amenorrhea and plethoric young girls like you know what is plethoric? This doesn't look like pale. There are so much blood in that lady. And amenorrhea due to fright to prevent suppression of menses. Okay. Respiratory, there is cough, group, dry, hoarse, suffocating. Okay, the cough is loud, rough croaking, and the cough is hard, ringing, whistling. And cough is aggravation on expiration. Yes, this is important. Cough is aggravation on expiration. Okay, now we go for causticum in page number 92. Like, this is important. Like, causticum symptoms are so much important. Okay, cough, this is causticum. Cough with rawness and soreness in chest, yes, with inability to expectorate. Okay, sputum must be swallowed. Yes. Relieved by drinking cold water. This is important. Like, if a patient come to a clinic and say that my cough is relieved by cold water, then go for causticum without any second thought. And cough on expiration, aconite. Yes, we know that cough on expiration. This is aconite. And cough during expiration. So cough on expiration. There is aconite and causticum, both are. And cough is aggravation in the morning and mid morning. This is causticum, and cough is aggravated during midnight. This is spongia. Okay. There is Hipar also. In Hipar itself, there is cough aggravation in the morning, yes, and in the evening carbohydrate and phosphorus. Now we go for our drug aconite nepulus. Nervous system on rising from a recumbent position. You know what is recumbent, like late PUE position? The red face becomes deathly pale, or he becomes faint or giddy and falls, and he fears to rise again. Okay, there's so much nervousness, like he fears to rise again, often accompanied by vanishing of sight and unconsciousness. Okay, the convulsions of teething children, heat, jerks, and twitches of single muscle. Child knows its fist. Okay, दांत से मुट्ठी को काटता है, frets and screams, चिल्लाता है, skin hot and dry, high fever. Skin का symptom acidic acid में भी है, like skin dry and hot, red spot on left cheek, and drenching night sweats. Okay, yes, convulsion. You know what? Do you remember that in Actea Racemosa we read about convulsion? Like, yes, epileptic. Nervous system spasm is epileptic and chorea. Okay. Now go for a drug aconite. Okay, fever, skin dry and hot, face red or pale and red alternately, burning thirst for large quantities of cold water. Yes, but in acetic acid there is no thirst in fever. Okay, intense nervous restlessness, tossing about in agony, and becomes intolerable towards evening and on going to sleep. Like, so much restlessness in the evening. Aconite should never be given simply to control the fever. Okay. Alternative with that, okay, never alternate. Okay, if it is a case. For aconite, no other drug is needed. Yes, aconite will cure the case. Like aconite alone is so much sufficient to cure a case. Unless okay, moderate is aggravation evening and night, and aggravation lying on affected site. Yes. Hepar or nux aggravation in the open air, like overall aggravation in open air, but cough is aggravation on cold air. Now we go for hepar, page number 147. You know what? Aconite is small brother to sulfur 147. Now go for pin 147. Aggravation lying on painful site is aconite. And in Nux mosquita 222, page number 222. In caustic, like this is causticum, this is spongia, like okay, hepar. There is like C lying on painful site. And now go for Nux mosquita. There is lying on painful side 2, and painless side there is pulsatilla. Okay. Now we end this drug. So do revise before going to bed. Thank you. Keep watching Dr. Ayush explains. And you know what, हम CVS के और CNS के और ऑर्गन फार्मेसी रिपर्टरी सब कुछ अपने चैनल पर अपलोड करेंगे, हर एक टॉपिक के वीडियोस, एंड सभी पीएम के सभी टॉपिक, पीएसएम के सभी टॉपिक्स, और गायनी ऑब सर्जरी, एवरीथिंग यू वांट आर अवेलेबल ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, डॉक्टर आयुष एक्सप्लेन्स. थैंक यू. कीप वॉचिंग. डू रिवाइज, डू रिवाइज, डू रिवाइज.